Dueling Dialogues presents His and Hers with Grace Matthews, Caddyman, and Connor Murphy.
Welcome to episode 13 of His and Hers with Grace Matthews and the Caddyman in the heart of the USA, Springfield, Missouri. Hi, you two.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's going up there? Finally warmed up your way, huh?
Yes, finally. Today's a bit cooler. It's about room temperature in the shade, which is actually pretty damn good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not
That's
too hot.
good. I'm
not
glad
too
you're
cold.
finally getting summer in mid-July.
Yeah, tell that to my garden, though. It just hasn't grown in 2 months. Not at all. Barely. Yeah,
Well, that's about like the thought for the day. There is no time like the present.
Perfect.
Do it now. Don't be a procrastinator. Do it. It's more about the journey than the ultimate prize. You know?
Exactly.
You gotta enjoy the journey.
Just
So
do it.
Just do it. There is no time like the present. And why do we do this show? Because we suck at relationships.
And there you go.
All sorts. We all do. We've all admitted it. And, learn from our mistakes because we still keep sucking. So,
yeah.
But lately, I don't know if everyone has had a chance to see Caddyman's videos. So I've been on Facebook a little more because I am not a Facebook person. I'm a Twitter, LinkedIn, kind of gal. Okay?
Yeah.
So I sort of stay away, and part of it is because family becomes so weird on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's the truth. I love my family. I'd rather my kids call me or text me or send me a picture than to learn about things on Facebook with, their other 10,000 followers, okay?
Yes.
I want to be special. I'll admit it, okay? So, Facebook never ceases to amaze me when I get on there, okay? This is a place where passive-aggressive people are in heaven. Okay?
Keyboard warriors.
They're a little pissed at you, so they just don't like whatever you have.
Right.
Or, they make snide comments, or I don't know. What do these people do? Because there's going to be some very great things about Facebook. Don't get me wrong.
Right. Well, I think the proper term for these people are trolls.
Yes, that's a good term.
But when they're in your family and friends, do you still call them trolls?
You call them unfriended.
Do you unfriend people? I've never unfriended anyone.
I never did until probably the last 6 months. I have people on my feed that are so far left they've fallen off the table. And I took as much as I could. And once I posted something and they jumped on my throat. Oh, it was about Bill Gates. And I didn't even bother to argue. I just unfriended them. Blocked them.
Okay, so
Stay
now
away
is blocked and unfriended, is that the same thing?
There's a muted, so you can keep them as a friend and you can mute them.
Like that a lot.
Yeah. There's no reason to keep them there though, so just unfriend them. Who needs friends like that?
And then there's one person on my feed that I truly love, this woman. But she is having an argument with her daughter-in-law on Facebook that has lasted now 3 months.
Yeah, I've seen that in families too.
What in the hell?
I don't get it, man. It's airing your dirty laundry.
Don't you know they probably have a cell phone? Can't you just cell phone
text them all this
text
shit?
them.
Or anything? I don't get talking. I always thought Facebook was for fun.
Fun or business. Or like to promote something.
Yeah, or wish people happy birthdays that you don't see, and you can, do 10 of your friends in 3 minutes.
Right.
Wish them happy birthday. You don't have to call them, get to some long drawn, just to show that you're thinking about them.
Right.
That they had a birthday, blah, blah, blah. I thought that's what it was for. But doing it as a podium to speak out on things, to, unfortunately, I like it that people, if they say they've had a death in their family, because I might know them because I was born and raised here. I get that, but boy, being political and
Family Feud.
And the Family Feud, we have a family that we know very well.
Yeah.
That had one openly on Facebook 6-8 months ago, and it was awful.
Right.
And you had people. It just that was the whole talk, because it was a family that everybody knew, and it was just
a very successful family.
And it just sucked. It
yeah.
just very sucked. You just go, what are you guys doing? Can't you work this out?
They've lost all sense of reason.
Yes.
I think there's a term for those types of people, though. Attention whores.
Yeah, I think you're right. I also think that it is its own mental illness, these Facebook things. I mean, and the other person that drives me crazy, well, it doesn't drive me as crazy as one of my sons mentions it a lot. The It's a Wonderful Life people, where everything's perfect. Every picture they put on, they're all beautiful. Everything's perfect, and really it's not.
Yeah.
But it makes all sorts of people feel bad. I mean, people have committed suicide over this crap.
Because their life isn't as great as what they're seeing this other person's life is.
Yeah. And you can make it look like whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't make it true.
Right. I have a lot of people that the only time they post anything is when they go, say, to Mexico for a vacation.
And they're looking all tan and beautiful. And
and the beaches and the sunsets and their margaritas and them tanning on the beach and on and on and on. Then nothing for the next 11 months till they go there again.
Right, we get that. We call the snowbirds do that.
Yeah.
The ones that leave here when the snow starts to fly and don't come back till it's gone.
Yeah.
And they're sending us pictures of them being on the beach or playing golf or whatever, Like
while you're freezing your ass off working.
While we're worrying about how we're going to keep warm the rest of the night. And it's like I said, I just think it's supposed to be a fun deal. And
life should be fun, and it should be imperfect. It is imperfect.
Yeah, show when you screw up. Show when your kids, you put the clothes on to get their picture taken and they fall in the mud. Or they decide
a poop blowout.
Yeah. Or,
something
whatever.
like that. It's like we absolutely love our house. It's old, and I call it the perfectly imperfect compound. Because there are things that are wrong. In fact, a friend of mine came to help me out with some stuff because I was really far behind last week, and she's always like, "Oh, I love your house," and I'm like, "Just wait, you're going to see everything that's wrong."
Yes.
Because there's a lot of things wrong with it. But you know what? I really, truly love the things that are wrong.
Good.
Because it has character, and we live in this house. We don't baby it.
Right. Exactly.
We don't tiptoe around. We live in every stupid room of this house.
Yes.
And every room has something wrong. I mean, absolutely. I mean, it photographs well.
Right.
Okay? But there's something wrong everywhere. A shower head fell off the other day. A toilet broke. I mean, we always have something broken. We got the light has fallen from the top of our stove.
Oh, no.
It's imperfect. We've always got people here working. But, that's what I love most about this house because, I'm imperfect.
Perfect.
And
that's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. We're fixers.
Yeah.
Not us.
Yeah. Well,
we fix a lot of things, but still, it's put it this way. Our list of projects is never ending.
My God.
It's like pie. It's infinite.
Yeah, it is sort of infinite. Yeah. So, enjoy the imperfection of life. But that doesn't mean you should create chaos, okay?
Okay.
Okay, there's people on Facebook, and they don't even have to be on Facebook. They create chaos. Things are always bad for them.
Right.
Okay, so why do they do this? Okay?
Good question.
Okay, I've got an article here from livealifeyoulove.com. Okay? It does not even say who the author is, so it's just, I guess, probably a staff author. But, okay, for some people, the author says it's actually their story. I mean, they just have bad luck. Surgeries are botched, health problems galore, failed romance. Everything's bad. They can't find anything. I mean, they got bad karma.
Yeah, I'd say.
So it's the real deal. They really do have chaos.
That's, and there's some people that, and I know that everybody knows somebody that bad luck or bad karma or whatever follows them like the plague. They could go anywhere and something happen. They could buy something and it breaks. You could send them the plumber that's fixed everything that you've ever had and not charged you half the money, and you send them to him and their whole house blows up and their water pipes fall apart. And it costs them $1 million.
Well, and it's also the kid. Everybody's standing in a circle drinking, and they're underage, and it's the kid that gets caught. And it's the same damn kid. I've got a niece that was in that situation. I have a brother, and I tell you what, if something went wrong, there could be 3,000 people doing it. And those two would get in trouble.
Okay.
And everybody else would go free. I mean, they just have that kind of luck. Okay. Number 2, it's your identity. You love being a victim.
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
You know people that like to be victims.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody they ever met mistreated them.
Yes, give me empathy, give me sympathy, please.
Exactly. Number 3, they secretly like it.
Yeah, I believe that.
I mean, I don't understand it. I mean,
no, I don't either. But
why would you want to be have bad things happen, and why would you want to be a victim?
I don't get it.
It just goes with getting the attention.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Attention. I guess it is attention.
It just feel needy. I guess that's the big thing. They're just too needy.
Okay, number 4, they don't think they have a choice. I mean, they think that everything's out of their hands. They don't control their own life. Okay, the day I wake up and think I can't control my own life, shut the door to the bedroom and tell me to go back to bed. Okay?
And there are a lot of people like us that they wallow in it.
They do. And I also think that they probably come from families that had that mentality.
Yeah, I think so. I think maybe they were ignored a lot as children by their parents, so it didn't matter to them what a type of attention they were getting when they did get it, whether it was good or bad. It was just a bit of attention.
Good point.
That's a very good point.
It is. They also sometimes believe that they deserve it. They believe they're bad people and they deserve bad things, so everything bad must happen to them.
Yeah, I guess so. They probably don't know any better.
Well, and that goes with the next one. They don't have anything to replace it with.
Right.
Right.
Okay? I mean, which is just what you said.
Right.
They don't know any better. They don't know any different. This is their life. They learned this from a very young age, or it was one of their defense mechanisms. But these people, they are incredibly chaotic. And
Right.
number 7 is probably the most important one of all. Success scares the hell out of them.
Yeah, it does to a lot of people.
Fail than be successful.
Yeah, what do I do now?
Because when you're successful, it comes with baggage. You got to live like a successful person, and people are going to notice you more.
Yeah, I can see that.
You just can't be bad in the background.
Yeah.
That's exactly true. For sure. But that pretty much sums it up.
Okay.
And it takes us to our next topic, which is phonies don't like spend time alone. Well, you know what? If you're a phony, do you want to be with yourself? Nobody else wants to be with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
You know, and that goes with the old saying, like I always say, there's always somebody you know that they've got a bigger story than you've got. No matter what had happened, no matter what trip you've been on, no matter what, they top it.
I always catch the bigger fish.
Yeah, a bigger fish. They won more money at the casino. They had a better car when they were. You can go on and on and on, and we all know that person.
Well, yeah, and authentic people are very good at spending time alone. And what's funny is the internet is filled with people that do and can spend time alone, and we call them creepy and we say all sorts of bad things about them. But technically speaking, they are more authentic people.
Yeah, I guess I would agree to that.
This article from Psychology Today by Bella DiPaolo, she breaks it up into 3 categories, and she calls it the index of autonomous functioning. She says there are congruence. Your actions are consistent with who you really are. And this would be your attitude. My decisions represent my most important values. These are people that can spend time alone. My actions are congruent with who I really am. My whole self stands behind the important decisions I make. These are confident people. They don't need somebody else to tell them that what they're thinking is real, right, wrong, whatever.
Right.
Okay? A lot of people need people to tell them how they think.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And there are the resistant people that disagree.
With everything.
Absolutely everything.
Yeah, there are people like that, no matter what.
I believe certain things so that others will like me. These are very unauthentic people. I need to believe something so this person likes me, or so I'll pretend to be. You know, the person that pretends to be a Democrat or a Republican when they're with those people, and then when they're with other people, they pretend to be something else.
Right.
They're chameleons.
Right.
And a lot of times they think being a chameleon is a good thing. But it's not. It's not authentic. There are people that will pretend to be straight when they're gay. People that are gay that will pretend to be straight. You know, all sorts of scenarios. And that is unauthentic, and it hurts people. It hurts yourself, and it hurts other people.
Right.
I do things in order to avoid feeling badly about myself. Well, why the hell are you feeling bad about yourself?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, maybe you should think about that. I try to manipulate myself into doing certain things.
Okay.
Wow.
So you're talking to yourself, right?
And these are the people that have trouble being by themselves because they need to be something other than themselves. Maybe they don't even know who themselves are.
Yeah, you're probably right there. I would agree.
Then there's curious people. I probably fall in this category. I am interested in why I act the way I do. I am deeply curious when I react with fear or anxiety to the events of my life. I want to know why.
Right.
I like to investigate my feelings. Why do I feel this way? Why does someone else feel this way?
Yeah.
I probably fit in that category.
I think you do.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't argue that at all.
I'm not going to argue that point.
Well, I think everybody has that little voice in their head that sometimes says stuff like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely, but
Sure.
We need to get to a point where we say, I find it enjoyable to be in my own company.
Right. Self-discovery and self-realization, that's a huge part of being successful.
Exactly. I was alone because having time by myself is an important part of my day. Everybody should have a moment to stop and smell the roses.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was alone because solitude is one of the things I value in my life. Now, we don't want to spend all of our time by ourselves,
Right.
but at least be able to spend the time by yourself. If you don't like yourself, fix it.
Right. Absolutely.
I think that's the moral of this story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that is. That's the moral is, if you don't like the way things are, change them.
Change it.
That's,
Nobody's going to change it for you.
for me having my OCD problem, I have had to learn how to change everything and constantly change everything so you don't get into those compulsions and those habits. And actually, I'm learning to enjoy it because everything's new.
Right.
I've never done things like this before. I'm used to the old set pattern, and I didn't have to think. I didn't have to do anything. I just did it by habit or by memory or by whatever, just by practice, however you want to cut it. But, by doing all that, you know how much living you're missing out on?
Right.
I can tell you a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
And I just want to pass that on.
Start living, and the guardian is doing a great job.
Live,
of
live,
learning to
live.
live, and not
Right
living a robotic kind of life.
Good.
So I would say that he's mastering.
No more Mr.
quite
Robot.
well. But okay, we got to talk about something funny.
Yeah.
Did everybody see the picture of Demi sitting typing in her bathroom on
Yes.
social media? I mean, who has a sofa and their computer in the middle of their outdated 1970s bathroom with shag carpet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
shag
What the
carpet.
hell? Yeah.
I want to know, Sean Brooke. And how nasty. She must not have a man in the house, because you could not have a man in the house and,
Have
they
a
pee on the
carpeted-
floor sometimes.
Yeah.
For God's sakes. Doc.
Yeah, I just saw that just before recording time, and I was
many
like, what the
shags?
hell?
How many shags do you have to kill to do that, to cover that floor?
Yeah, I don't
shag
know.
is- Oh, and the color.
Yeah.
Nice
Well-
door on the toilet too.
Well, if
Yeah.
you're going to have a color of rug in your bathroom, brown carpeting, probably good choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't think of it like that. But when you get to it, I guess that brown might hide most of the sins.
Yeah, and I know that I bitched at my mother-in-law about how outdated her red carpet was in her bathroom.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, it was better than Demi's brown carpet.
Yeah, I have a feeling Demi's on the phone trying to find a flooring installer today.
Absolutely. Oh, it was a little disturbing.
Yeah.
But, I just started thinking today about COVID and, Demi's bathroom. But, I went upstairs. I had on my shirt, my t-shirt, and my shorts, the same thing I've been wearing every day. Sometimes I don't even make it out of the workout clothes,
Right.
A while ago, I just walked upstairs and put a dress on. This is getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's mid-July, and I have not put on high-heeled sandals. I live in high-heeled sandals.
Right. Yeah, well, hey, it's been the same here. Like, I haven't even put on a pair of shorts this year, so there you go.
Oh, that's scary. That's scary. Have you put on pants?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Yes.
Well, you're batting 500 then.
Yeah. But it is. And when you think about how our lives have changed, and I don't go out a lot, but once or twice a week, I put on my high heels and, go someplace.
Yeah, exactly. Nice to get out every now and then.
I mean,
Well, you can't just get a hermit.
yeah. But
Like me.
What else do you do now?
Yeah. I guess everybody feels with the mask
Yeah.
that it doesn't really matter what they have on. Nobody can tell who they are.
Or
And
what
what's
the mask is
crazy-
made of.
Oh, exactly. I mean, the masks are getting crazy, but it's like makes you think about this bad boy culture, right? Now, I for one have kind of had a thing for bad boys. I mean, I married one, right?
Okay.
I married kind of a bad boy. Anyway, Yellowstone. It is the ultimate bad boy show. I mean, we are so addicted to it. And, I love to love the bad boy.
Yeah, it's a great show. It's a little bit Dances with Wolves on occasion because there's a lot of extra B footage put in there of some nice wilderness and stuff. But I love it. It's great.
Oh, I do too. So, if you absolutely love Yellowstone and you love Rip and John and Casey and hate Jamie and got best mouth, well, I've got a list of 10 shows you should watch that are similar. Okay? Number 1 is Longmire. Longmire.
I've seen it. I've never seen an episode of that one.
That's about a sheriff, Lou Diamond Phillips.
Okay.
Justified.
Yes,
I know you
great
said
show.
you had started watching Justified. That's number 2.
Right. I'm halfway through the 6 seasons. So
Now that's on Prime, correct?
yeah, that's on Amazon Prime.
Right. It started out on FX, but it's now on Amazon Prime. The Hatfields and McCoy.
Okay.
This also had Kevin Costner in it before he did Yellowstone.
Oh.
This is available on Stars.
Okay.
The first one, Longmire, is available on Netflix.
Okay.
Just now seeing that. Okay, then The Sun. That's available. It's got Pierce Brosnan,
Yeah.
a Texas cattle baron.
Yeah, I think the season, the last season that just ended is the final season, but a good show as well.
Yeah, and you can stream it on Hulu.
Yeah.
Then there is Animal Kingdom.
Great
on
show.
Prime.
Yeah, great show.
Have you seen that?
I have seen that. Every single episode of that. Great
Wow.
movie. Or great show.
There is The Ranch. It's perfect for bingers, it says. Yellowstone bingers. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I'm not a big one on that one. It's a comedy, and I didn't find a lot of the things funny. So
Okay, you're becoming our expert here.
Yeah.
The Deputy on Hulu.
never seen that one either.
It is about a Los Angeles County sheriff
Okay.
who is the unlikely hero. And then Godless on Netflix. I
Yeah.
have heard about that. I have not
Great.
watched it.
Yeah, great show as well.
And Damnation on Netflix.
Never saw that one either. Oh,
And then
few to try out here or to test out.
absolutely. And then there's Deadwood, which has been on HBO for a very long time. I haven't seen it, but
Yes, and that stars Timothy Oliphant, who is the main star in Justified. Very similar, actually.
Oh, okay.
When I started watching it, I'm like, oh, this is kind of a modern day Deadwood. It's good.
very good.
He's kind of a
Very good.
marshal.
We got a lot of shows that.
Yeah, well, we're not going to start doing that till it gets cold,
Winter
because
time.
we'll get too addicted to it.
Yeah.
We won't go outside.
Right.
And that's never good.
Yeah.
No.
So we kind of have to be careful about those things. But
I want to remind everybody to move that damn coffee table.
yeah.
Yeah.
And shake your booty.
Yes.
Shake your booty.
Do something. Dance
Yeah.
around. Watch TV. Do something with the. You can move it and move it back. It's easy.
Yeah.
You bet.
It's actually harder moving it back.
Because you have so much fun. See.
Right.
Yeah.
Fun is fun.
Yeah. And remember,
It's summertime.
exactly. And remember, there is no time like the present. Thanks for listening.
All right, and we'll talk to you again, and we will see you next week.
Thanks for listening, and Godspeed, you two.
Godspeed.